Are you wondering how to fasten your hardwood deck? You're looking around on that internet chat boards, you're talking to contractors, maybe your neighbor that did one, talking to a bunch of guys that might know what they're talking about, maybe not. So let me put all that to rest. We've produced millions of feet of hardwood decking, Ipe, Kumru, Tigerwood, and whatnot every year. So we're pretty much the pioneers into bringing these hardwoods into the country, making them popular for decks. So let's talk about what works, what some of our favorite ways are. I've been to job sites all around the world, visited what works and what doesn't work. So this is Ipe 1x6. It has a pre-groove for a hidden fastener on the edge. We do provide these boards without the groove. One option for fastening is you can take stainless steel screws that we sell. These have a painted head, which are brown. You can also get them black or gray. And you would screw that straight down into the joist. 2 for every joist. You would pre-drill because Ipe is seriously dense. It's one of the things that makes it last so long. And you would just see that little head sticking out there. Now, every time that board expands and contracts, because everything expands and contracts, we know that from bridge construction to wood to metal, plastic, everything expands and contracts. You're not going to stop a material from expanding and contract. So every time it expands and contracts, it's going to wiggle that screw back and forth, back and forth. After many seasons of doing that between drying out and wet seasons, many cycles a day, you can shear a screw off that's screwed straight down. It's still a pretty secure method, but one of the methods that we prefer is to use the Ipe clip fasteners. They're made by Deckwise. This has a stainless steel hardened washer inside there. It's hardened, it's not just plain stainless steel, so that gives you more hold down strength. You're going to slip that into the groove. You'll then pre-drill. I like to have 2 screw guns set up, one with the pre-drill bit and then one with the driver. And you're going to pre-drill on a 45, and then you run that screw down through on a 45-degree angle. And then after that screw's in there, you'll take the other board and slide it on. You'll then come over and put this on the other edge, another one, and continue all the way to the end, where you will put one face screw. You can hide it with a plug if you want, for your very first board and your very last board. So what that does, the nice thing about this system is, on a deck, because you're pinned through this, it acts like bridging, it tightens your deck up, and this row will stay like it is, okay? Everything will expand and contract that way. And then as this expands and contracts, the side that doesn't have the screw pinned through it will shrink and grow a little bit, and that clip will slide in and out of the board a little bit. But what's nice about that is you're allowing the material to expand and contract, and you're taking the shear strength, the shear forces off of the screw, so they're not going back and forth, because as that clip is firmly held down in place, it allows the other board to expand and contract slightly off the clip. So an important thing with this system is make sure you have properly dried Ipe, and that your wood is acclimated on the job site, and that you have proper airflow underneath the deck. So you don't want to get a deck situation that's bad design where it's overheated, or you have gutter pipes running underneath, putting a lot of water on your deck, making moisture on one side of the board, not the other. But we've shipped millions of these systems around the world with very few issues. If we do have an issue, it's usually a design situation where you don't have enough airflow going underneath the deck. So this is nice that 20 years later, you don't have any screws showing in the surface. Little kids can run barefoot on that stuff. So that's the Ipe clip fastener system made by Deckwise. We sell it with probably 95% of our decking. So much better than just going straight down. Like I said, you take that shear force off of the screw that's wiggling back and forth. That's why you used to have nail pops, is that seasonal movement, moving it back and forth, and then that nail would pop up. So mechanically, the Ipe clip fasteners, the best way to do it. So we sell all these accessories on our site, advantagelumber.com. We sell you the oils, we sell you the railings, anything you need to frame, install, or maintain your deck. So if you're still confused about it, want to talk about other options, give us a call. We have a team of salespeople that will walk you through every aspect of it. So we get excited about your project just as much as you. We always love when you send pictures to us and see the final result. So advantagelumber.com, look us up.